Here's Prescott, just throws it deep as far as his arm can take him. He caught it!
Micah Parsons on the move. Micah Parsons is in! Welcome to the big show, Tony Pollard.
Oh, going deep, it is intercepted.
But I'm not going to say a word, but I will say one thing right now.
Prescott, touchdown. Good protection, and the pass wide open. Touchdown, Lamb.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. It's Space Cowboy here with another video for you guys here today. And we got to talk about Mazi Smith, the first-round selection by the Dallas Cowboys in the 2023 NFL Draft, because he's been nothing short of sensational during training camp. Now, before we get any further into this video, if you guys could do me a solid favor and hit the like button, that'd be greatly appreciated, as it helps the channel and it fights against the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for that. Also, subscribe if you're new and hit the notification bell as well for more content down the road. So, we know that Mazi Smith is the first defensive tackle taken by the Dallas Cowboys in the first round since Russell Maryland in 1991. But there's another key reason why the Cowboys also selected him. If you know Dan Quinn and how he's built his defenses when he's been given the opportunity to have an impact there, he's had that force in the middle of that defensive line. You look at what he did in Atlanta as a more recent example, and you had a guy in Grady Jarrett that really anchored that defense. And now, to complete the final piece of the puzzle to really getting this defense over the top, you went out and got Mazi Smith. But there's a couple things I wanted to just set the precedent for when it comes to how I'm looking at what Mazi Smith should do and really my expectation. I'm not expecting Mazi Smith to have 10 plus sacks. If he does, that's fantastic, right? But one of the biggest things too is I want Mazi Smith to be that force that the opponent has to respect. And the reason why that's so important is because you saw how teams were attacking the Cowboys on the defensive side of the ball last year. You know, you didn't have a tough interior presence to go up against with the Cowboys, so you can afford to divert your attention to a guy like Micah Parsons in that pass rush. So then the secondary is not going to be able to take advantage of any opportunities because there's less pressure. And I think that's where the Cowboys really needed to sit down and figure out how to fix that. And them adding Mazi Smith should assist with that. You saw how happy Micah Parsons was with that pick, because now he's going to be able to have more pressure and get more sacks because of that. And not just Micah, but others. And on top of that, your secondary is going to benefit because now with more pressure, that's going to lead to more mistakes by the opposing offense, and so everyone benefits. That's why Dan Quinn's defenses have traditionally been so good when he's just solely the defensive coordinator, because he has been able to build up that interior presence, get a serious pass rush going, and his secondary can do its thing. And so I look at a team like the 49ers and how they built their defense. They really beefed up that defensive line, and you see how that reaped rewards for them, right? And I think that is where the Cowboys are going to benefit a lot from with Mazi Smith, having that pure interior presence for the next 5 years at least. And the thing is we don't need the sexy stats at all, right? Defensive tackle is not a position where you're going to get a whole lot of, you know, stats like sacks and such. Now, you know, you got a guy like Aaron Donald and he's an anomaly, but if you get that, that's fantastic, but it's not what we need. What we needed is that we need a guy that can really, you know, shake up things in the interior, make it so that guys have to go like, all right, you know what? Number 58 in the middle of the defense is a problem. We can't just continue to focus just on Micah, and then that's the conundrum that I think opposing offenses are going to have. But now getting back to training camp, this dude is 6'3", 337 pounds, and this dude is moving and just like a bulldozer. This guy is just smoking everything in his path. And I am just amazed. Like, I've not seen someone of his stature move as quickly as he has. And, you know, that's something where, God forbid I was in the way. I'd be just petrified. And I'm not saying that Mazi Smith is going to be like a Hall of Famer. I hope he is, right? As well, you know, most of us hope so. But it's a pick where we weren't expecting, because that's something that the Cowboys typically don't do. But now they're, you know, diverting that attention. It's like, holy shit, they're actually trying to get this thing going. And so I'm really looking forward to see how Mazi Smith's going to look in a real game setting. But this dude has been lighting up training camp, and he's looking every bit as advertised, and the work ethic is there. Everything is just great, you know. And again, if something was wrong, we would definitely be hearing about it. But that's really where we're at, guys. I mean, I'm really excited to see what Mazi Smith can do. Nothing but great stuff we're hearing, and all I can hope is what, you know, what are we going to see more of, right? That's what I'm hoping. We get to see more. Do we get to see certain packages he's going to be a part of? What's the rotation going to look like? You know, because that is another part to why the Cowboys weren't taken seriously in that interior. It was just this rotation of guys, and there was no one where you're like, oh shit, we got to look out for that guy. And I'm hoping that's going to change. So I don't really want to continue going on and on and on about the same stuff, so I'm going to end it here. Tell me what you guys think about Mazi Smith. Do you think he's every good as advertised, as what we're hearing? Is there specific things that you're looking for from him? Tell me down below, guys. I'm really curious to hear that. So with that being said, please make sure to leave a like before you head out. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.